Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Seattle Mariners. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Taijuan Walker gets the starting nod for the M's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
It is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Harlick. And that's the first out of the inning. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, they definitely need Hosmer to get back on track. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis. as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Tatis has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
To 1-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Karlik is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Cal Quantrill gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now to the plate, Ed Long. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mariners, the second.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Swings through it for strike number 2. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box, J.P. Crawford, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis, and that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year, 25 homers and 60 runs batted in. Looks at a sinker there that drops in, 1-1. Crawford at second, Lewis at first, 1 gone. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Crawford is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Seager isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Vogelback.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Vogelbach playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2 hit hard to the right side, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Next for Seattle, Jared Karlik. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Standing in now, Calvin Riley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Down the third baseline. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike three. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Stepping into the box, Malik Smith. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
That evens it up 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 misses off the plate.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Vogelback at third. Karlik on at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. On the ground to third. Machado has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We head to inning number 2 here at T-Mobile Park. The M's lead it 4-0. Here's Manny Machado now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
Here's Will Myers looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And he got him.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On the season, Hosmer brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail here 4-0. Ed Long, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I got the count. 0-2.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Number 3.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Digging in now for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Long leads off second with nobody out. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Not trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Three-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively.
The right fielder,
and let's
1.
focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Lewis. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too. to look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
He's set. Here it comes. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Colin Ray is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Mitch Haniger will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now, as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Trammell. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Now batting, first baseman Daniel Vogelbach.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Vogelbach. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one, as it's chopped foul. Ray, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. Seattle leads this one 5-0. Here's the catcher, Will Wilson Ramos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. So one away here with the bases empty, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres DH.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. From his knees, the throw. And the throw is going to get him at first. And put an exclamation point on that one as the inning is over. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Jared Carlick.
Jared Carlick.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-0 home. Line towards center field. Tremmel patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Calvin Riley, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second, and there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready once again, Ed Long. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Into the box now, Taylor Trammell back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And the Friars are into the hit column. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Digging in, Tommy Pham. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In now, Fernando Tatis, ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Trammell at second with 2 down. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Padres leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another shot now. J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
He pulls this one into right. Myers is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Lewis. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 4.
Now in the box, Will Myers. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just one hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Watch out, this guy's on fire, mixing in another base hit. Average starting to creep above 250. Well on his way to moving that batting average in the right direction.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Profar, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. The first in time. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is there, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Digging in once again, Daniel Vogelbach. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared Carlick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Carlick. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. The top of the lineup stepping in, Taylor Trammell. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Carlick moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box, Fernando Tatis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Lewis on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Calvin Riley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
At the plate, Malik Smith. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air to center. Trammell has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ed Long.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Ed Long. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and 1 strike. Riley leads off first with 1 away. And he popped him up. Pham coming in, but this will land untouched. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trammell is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Riley has it, and he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired, and there's one away.
Next to the Padres,
striding into the box, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shoots this one over to first. Vogelback gloves it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 32, Drew Pomeranz.
Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The right fielder, Kyle Lewis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. hit hard on the ground is short. To his right, Tatis. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager, number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent.
Now back, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Tim Hill comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Tim Hill.
In now, Mitch Haniger. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Hill, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 27th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Evan White will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 12, Evan White.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Jared Carley, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. It's 1-2. White stands at second with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Popped up. Machado in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a liner, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The throw into second. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Calvin Riley, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Tatis on the grass. Oh, look at the dive. Hey now. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Evan White will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 12, Evan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Swing, and he pops him up. Crawford over to his right. Oh, no, he totally missed it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Escobar is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Oh, and 2, here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Taylor Trammell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Scorched to third. Seager fields it cleanly to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Into the box, Malik Smith, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Tim Lopes is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lopes is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2017.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy's gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ed Long.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ed Long. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Tremmel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Digging in now, Kyle Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch
Now
looked pretty
batting,
darn good to me.
baseman,
You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Kyle Seager, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Long over at second. Lewis at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Tim Lopes will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 10.
Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Next to the plate for the Padres, Fernando Tatis and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Carl Edwards Jr., a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Carl Edwards Jr. This game for the Mariners. Now playing right field, number 10, Dan.
In now, Manny Machado. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bullpen and gone. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 7-3 game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
So striding in, Will Myers. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lewis is right there, 1 down. Finally line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Anthony Minkiewicz answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Anthony Minkiewicz.
Now he'll step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Minkiewicz, a left-hander that stands 6 foot 1 inches tall. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Three runs already home here. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hard on the ground toward short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Next for the Padres.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Seattle Mariners put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Taijuan Walker earned his 9th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Cal Quantrill was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 7 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.